Hi, Julia Watts here. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. So today I've got a very quick card for you featuring a stamp and a stencil from Fairy Hugs and some dies from Tutti Designs from their latest collection. So first of all, we're going to get ourselves a little bit of a background going on. So I'm going to use some mustard seed distress ink. And I've got the Fairy Love stencil from Fairy Hugs, just to give us some interest going on in the background. Not sure what this is going to look like, but that's half the fun of it, isn't it? So we're going for some mustard seed up above, just to give ourselves a bit of interest in the background. Oops. Would move, wouldn't it? See if we can get it lined up. It's quite a random pattern, so it doesn't really matter too much. This is a 6x6 stencil. It is in stock on my website, juliawattscrafts.co.uk, so you can find it there. I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom, but nearly. Okay, I'll do. So it's a little bit green because I must have had green on there as well. So that's quite nice actually, because I've got more yellow at the top and going down green below. Typical of me, that is. So we are going to go green down below here. And we're going to bring in some Rustic Wilderness. And another one of the Crafts 2 brushes here. And this is just a torn piece of watercolour card, just so we can bring in a bit of ground. And I'm not working on watercolour card here, I'm just working on Sentimental Yours pure white card. So this is the colour plan card, the 270 GSM. Just check if that's dark enough. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we've got some ground and we've got a bit of a pattern going on in the background. Okay, let's start. Let's just get rid of that mess so we don't get this on anything else. Okay. So this is the Tutti Designs Bellflower die. Unfortunately, I am out of stock of this, but you can get it from Tutti Designs themselves. So I think what we'll perhaps do is change and go to Peel Paint as a different green to the Rustic Wilderness. Let's get rid of some of that Rustic Wilderness. Just stay on the sponge quite a long time. So this should be a lighter green, so I'm just going to change the colour of the stems gently. It's a very intricate die, this. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm not surprised that it's been so popular. I think Tutti Designs do have it in stock currently. I know there's a few of the new release which aren't in stock. They've already gone. It does take about 6 weeks or so for it to come back. Now you're not going to get it. You could paint them. You could absolutely paint them if you wanted to. They'd look lovely with some of the Sentimental Yours luster pigment powders. That would be lovely. But we're just going for a little bit of light inking on the leaves with the peel paint. I don't know why I didn't do this on a piece of paper. I don't have a mess to clean up. So it will be a bit patchy here and there, but that's fine. Okay, so that's our green. Then we're going to go for Prize Ribbon to do the actual bellflowers or bluebells, if you like. So I've got a smaller brush here. I'm going to go on there. And I'm not worried if it goes on to where the leaves are as well. It's more of a suggestion as to where the flowers are. Very easy to do. Just be careful that you don't. This is why I'm using a sponge, a brush rather than a sponge, so that I'm not too rough with it. Like so. There we are. Let's just tidy that up. And so this is going to go on top of my kind of hill there. And then we're going to bring in a cat, which is from the cat and butterfly set, which I do currently have a few of these left in stock. So let's glue those down. The thing with Tutti Designs is that the dies do all the work for you, which is absolutely wonderful. They're such intricate dies. You might need a shim, metal shim with some of the dies. It depends on your machine, really. I'm using the Go Power, and I've found that I needed to use a shim. So I haven't used my Gemini for quite a while, so the Geminis might be okay, or they might need a shim as well. Generally, the manual die cutting machines, like the Spellbinders machines, generally they seem to be cut a bit better, in my experience. A bit more glue there, so we don't make a massive mess. Just take a piece of kitchen roll and just pop them on there like so. Don't leave it too long, just dab it a bit, and that gets rid of any excess. And then we can pop that there like so. And then pop our little cat. I tend to go for black with my cat. I like him in black. Let's just dab off his ears. And he's going to go down there like so. Before I do the butterfly, let's stamp a sentiment so that my butterfly doesn't get in the way. And I'm going to use one of the Fairy Whispers stamps from Fairy Hugs. I'm going to pop it into my platform because obviously I've done some work here already and I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to press to impress. Oh, two magnets together. And again. Put that one down, Julia, and then put that one on. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have this one. The world needs you just the way you are. It's a nice long one. I think that will fit just nicely up there. Make sure it's straight, or as straight as I'm ever going to get anything. Okay. And I'm just going to stamp it with Nocturne Versafine Clair. the ink a chance to settle in. Perfect. Oh, 97 magnets on top of one another there. Let's get this onto a piece of black card and then we'll do the butterfly. So popping things onto black card makes things pop. Sometimes I'll pop it onto a dark brown if I've used a brown ink, but or even a dark blue if I've used something like Twilight. But yeah, a dark piece of card makes everything pop. And then obviously if I was putting it onto a proper card, then I'd put it onto a white card as well. Hopefully that's straightish. Yes. Give it a good press from behind. Okay, and then we're going to do our butterfly. So the butterfly comes with the cat and butterfly die set, and I've got a piece of this is Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive on the top, so we're going to glitter it. I was going to go for purple butterfly, but I think we'll go for blue one. But we'll go for this blue. We go for Starlight, which is Sentiment Yours super fine holographic glitter, and it's really pretty. So it's not the same blue as we've used for the bluebells, but this will coordinate nicely, I think. Let's just try and grab the adhesive. Talk amongst yourselves. It's always difficult to grab. There we go. And grab it from the antennae instead. Okay. Don't flip it over on your piece of paper, otherwise it gets stuck to your piece of paper and that won't be any good. You could, because you've got adhesive on there, you could actually dust it with your powders, your luster powders as well. And then we've got our butterfly. Give it a good old flick. Let's get rid of that. And we'll pop our butterfly onto our card. So I'm just going to give him a little bit of shape. So get his body nice and flat, and then we can secure him. Look at all the glitter on my fingers. We can secure him on his body and on the tip of the wing. Just along the body. And just on that tip there. And my tweezers, let's just dab a bit off because we don't want leakage. And where should we put him? That's the question. So I think the butterfly is landing on this one here, like that. So just give it a chance to grab. There you go. So, cats like butterflies, they like playing with them. So this one's no exception. So there you are. I hope you've enjoyed that. Just a simple little card using the Tutti Designs dies and some of the Fairy Hugs products as well. Hope you've enjoyed that. Please subscribe to my channel and do check out some of the other videos that are available, and shop at juliawattscrafts.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Bye.